Hi guys, good evening everybody. I hope we are all doing very fine. Shakirat, please confirm you can hear me clearly. Can you hear me? Beautiful, thank you very much, Shakirat, for that. Well done, welcome everybody. I hope we are all doing very fine today. Please let me see your thumbs up if you can hear me very clear and you can see me. Thank you very much, Osas. I can see Rosaline. Thank you very much. Miss Soma. Thank you very much. Okay, I can see Israel. I can see Musa. I can see Titilayo. I can see Miss Soma. I can see Adebayo. Good evening, everybody. I hope we are all doing very fine today. I trust we are all doing very good. Guys, let me see your thumbs up. Let me see that you are very active to join the session tonight. Let me see. Give me that vibe that yes, you want to get the knowledge I want to unleash for you tonight. Thank you very much, Bolaji. Thank you very much, Israel. Thank you very much, Onyolua. And every single one of y'all that I'm not able to call their names, but I can see them. I can see Titi Layo. That's super cool. All right. Thank you very much, everybody. I hope we are all doing very good today. Okay, so let's get right into it. My name is Abdullah Yonda Long Musa. Okay, and here at Nibient Analytics, I am the business analysis team lead. Okay, taking care of all of the business analysis students here at Nibient Analytics. So if you are going to be joining any of our programs, right, business analysis, data analysis, data science, you are going to have someone equivalent to me that would also be taking care of you alongside other data coordinators and the likes like that. But I'm here to basically show you guys around a couple of things that matters, okay? And basically, I'm here to just train you and show you a couple of tips as a beginner data professional that you are, okay? So who can tell me what our topic tonight is on? You can use the chat box. You can use the chat box. What do you think our topic tonight is on? Hey, these people, nobody is giving me the vibe I want. What's happening, guys? What is happening? Is it that we don't know what we want to come and do in class today? I don't think so. I don't think so. Okay, so let's just go on, and I'm going to show you all over. Okay, okay. That will be. You were really super near, right? You were super near. Oh. What if I decide that anybody that gets it right, I'm going to give the person a couple of bucks in terms of, say, dollars, share dollars here tonight? How does that sound? Hmm? Okay, so I mean, nobody wants to win my money. I'm just gonna go ahead and yeah, we're gonna kickstart. So our topic for today is literally on what we call KPIs. Just permit me to share my screen. Okay, thank you very much. Please kindly confirm you can all see my screen. Can we see my screen? Okay, super, super cool. Beautiful. All right, so welcome officially to the session tonight. Okay, so I am a practical person, and hence why you see me using this tool. It's used for illustration, it's used for a couple of things around that actually. Okay, so basically I'll be driving you all through the topic KPI, which means key performance indicators. Okay, how can you focus on metrics that really super matters, okay, as a beginner data professional just setting out in the field of data? Okay, you want to start out as a business analyst, you want to start out as a data analyst, you want to start out as a data scientist. How can you determine the metrics that really matters most, okay, as a beginner data professional? Like I told you, I am a business analyst, okay, and throughout my whole career as a business analyst, I've been able to fulfill my stakeholders' need, my stakeholders' view of things, okay, satisfy them, convince them, okay, about key performance indicators they should be able to track, okay, about things that they will track to uncover or unveil a couple of other knowledge, okay, in their businesses. All right. And that is what we are here to uncover today. Okay, that is what we are here to uncover today. I am a very interactive person, okay, and I'm going to need your hands-on discussion in the chat box, okay, so we can get this session moving at a very large scale. Okay, so just to throw it out there, I've already told us the meaning of KPIs, key performance indicators. All right. What do we think they are? Right. We just say key performance indicators. What do we think they are? Okay. Key performance indicators are those measurable values that shows you how effectively a goal is being achieved. Okay, the key performance indicators are values, measurable values that you can always look at, okay, that shows you how effectively a goal is being achieved. All right, so I'm just going to give you a couple of examples. All right, if you look at a Twitter post, how do you know that that tweet is very famous? Who can give me the answer? How do you know? What gives you that feeling that a lot of people has had interacted with this tweet? I'm waiting for your answers, guys. Very short and quick answers. Numbers of likes and reposts. Thank you very much, Adishino. Thank you very much for that. Okay, we have likes, we have reposts, we have comments, right? Including comments. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Adishino, for that. Right. So, guys, actively discuss with me. We can use the chat box. Okay, a couple of us might not know where the chat box is. So just if you are joining from your phone, you'd see at the bottom of your phone, you are going to see a 3 dots. Click on that 3 dots and you're going to see chats that are in the message. Okay, you can use that. All right, you can use that to discuss with me rather than raise your hands. Okay, so I want us to discuss via chat more so we can have a very, very resonating session tonight. Okay, thank you very much, guys. All right, so yeah, thank you very much for that piece of information. Okay, thank you very much for the piece of information. If I open my Twitter now and I want to search for tweets that are very, very popular, okay, that are very, very popular, one thing that I use to check, okay, are the likes, the comments, the views, the reposts. Okay, those are the things that I would use to note, oh, has it reached a lot of people? Okay, does this person have a lot of followers? Does this person have a lot? What topic did this person speak about that attracted that amount, that influx of people and the likes like that? Here, I will discuss practicals. Okay, I'm not going to discuss anything out of, say, theoretical and the likes like that. Okay, everything we're going to be discussing here would be literally practical. Okay, things that you can just pick, okay, and see how it connects to what we speak about data and the likes like that, right? So those little piece of information that you are garnering, okay, you can look at a particular type of creator and say, oh, this person per post, the tiniest bit of that makes, it gets 300 comments. Okay, say for example, now you just saw someone on Twitter that just said, I want to do cash giveaway. You see the numbers of account numbers that will drop. Okay, that person can pick that type of data and utilize it. Okay, either good or bad, but the traction is there, the KPI is there, right? People are interacting with that thing, with that posts, okay, and so on and so forth, like that. Okay, so why does KPI matter? Why does it matter? Okay, why does it matter for every business that we are in? Okay, why does it matter to every business and scenarios that we meet ourselves in? Okay, number one is that it helps us measure progress towards our goals. Okay, we are able to measure the progress towards our goals as professionals, okay, as a business, as an ecosystem. Okay, if you are a small business owner and you are trying to make sales, the more the goods that finishes on your stock or in your inventory, okay, the more the cause of alarm that, oh, I need to restock, I need to restock, I need to restock. That is a simple example of how data is informing you, is giving you that form of KPI. That, oh, if I finish this stuff, this is what I need to look at. This is how I need to do it, and so on and so on. All right. So it makes you focus on what drives the decisions. Okay. Key performance indicators makes you focus on what drives the decisions. You are looking at it and say, okay, if 10 people buy from me, I should start looking at my inventory. What informs you about that? The data that you have been keeping. Okay. And it allows you to avoid drowning in too much data. You might be keeping tons and tons and tons of data, but you won't be able to figure it out. Okay, you won't be able to figure it out. All right. Just imagine a bakery that is trying to track 50 numbers every single week. Okay, they are trying to track 50 numbers every week, from flower to number of social media likes to one another, the marketing that they are trying to do, and so on and so forth. Without clarity, they can't tell if that's okay, because they are focusing on the wrong data. They are expected to look at their sales data, but in this scenario now, they're checking how much does it cost for us to make bread? How many people are interacting with us on social media? Do we have to push more energy into? They don't know what their customers are buying from them. They don't know the type of bread. Is it bread? Is it? I'm just giving us practical examples, things that we think of. Okay, so these are things that we need to look at. Okay, to say, okay, why does the KPI, why does what we call KPIs, why does it matter? Okay, why does KPIs matter? Miss Shakira, kindly confirm if I am still audible. Is my network good? Can we hear me, guys? Can we still hear me? Thank you very, very much. Thank you very much, guys. Okay. All right. Okay, so let's just go into another scenario. Okay. And that scenario is the KPI selection framework. All right. The KPI selection framework. Okay. Sorry. Let me edit real quick. Don't know why, but okay. So before you can choose something, before you can choose a KPI, before you can decide, oh, what KPIs do I track? Okay, you need to go through what we call the KPI selection framework. Okay, the KPI selection framework. Okay, if am I still cracking, guys? Am I still cracking? Am I still cracking? Oh wow, really? Okay, let me quickly check that and get back to y'all. Okay, guys. Can we hear me now? Am I audible now? I hope I'm not cracking again. Okay, super, super cool. All right, so I'm just gonna go ahead and reshare my screen. So just send in a thumbs up if you can see my screen already. Okay, can we see my screen now? Okay, thank you very much. Thank you very much. Okay, so as I was discussing, okay, before you can start with your old KPI journey and whatnot, okay, you need to follow the KPI selection framework. Okay, I call this the KPI selection framework. Okay, you can apply it to any business, any structure, any ecosystem. Okay, because it helps you focus on what needs to be tracked. Okay, what needs to be tracked. All right, so as a beginner, you want to ask these three guiding questions. Okay, before you can now say, okay, how do we now look at the KPI? All right, so number one is, what is the goal? What is the business objective? Okay, What is the goal? Is it that we want to know how much sales that we are making? All right. So as to know, or how much stuffs are we pushing out? So as to know how to manage our inventory. Or want to know how much sales we are making so as to know how to allocate funds for marketing, for paying staffs, and so on and so forth like that. A lot of businesses have drowned today because of their inability to measure their sales potentially. Okay, so number one is, what is the goal? All right, what is the goal? That is the first question in terms of business objective. The next question is, what drives it? What are the critical activities? What are the critical processes that are behind that structure? Okay, what are the critical processes and activities that are behind that structure? Okay, sorry about that. Okay, okay, and how do we measure it? All right, how do we measure it? For example, we want to increase, the goal is that we want to increase our online sales. All right, we want to increase our online sales. What do you think drives online sales? Guys, what do we think drives online sales? Let's say the goal of our business today is that, yes, we want to drive online sales. What are the example of activities? What are the drivers that we can think of? I'm going to give us a hint. I'm going to give us a hint, one or two hints. People coming to our website. That is one driver. Okay. So help me form it into a word that I can use. What are the drivers? Okay. Making use of social media for our business promotion. Thank you very much. Okay. That is one end of marketing. Okay. We want to increase our online sales. Marketing is one of them. Thank you very much, Bolaji. Good media advert still returns back to marketing. What else? What else? What else, guys? What else, guys? What else, guys? Ah, man. Okay, so I'm just going to give us a couple of things. Okay, number one is the website traffic. All right, apart from marketing, we have the website traffic. If whatever marketing you are putting out there does not pull people into your website, okay, there's no way, there's no way, you know, you can achieve your online sales. All right. Our main goal is that we want to achieve online sales, right? We want to increase our online sales. One thing is to increase the website traffic. With what? With the type of marketing we do. When customers come into our website, how do we retain them? Customer retention. That is another driver, another critical activity, another critical process. Do you think most of the businesses out there today, if they are not able to retain their customers, how will they get referrals? Okay, how will they get referrals in the market today? Okay, how will they get referrals in the market today? We've mentioned our goal. Our goal is to increase online sales. Our driver, marketing, website traffic, conversion rates, customer retention. These are examples of drivers that will help us increase our online sales. Okay. And how do we measure it? How do we measure that our website traffic is increasing so that it can impact our online sales? How do we measure it? We measure it with KPIs like knowing the numbers of website visitors per day. Okay, we're able to say if we have 150 website visitors in a day, we always make this amount. That is a KPI. That is how you get a key performance indicator. All right. Our conversion rate is 50%. It gives you information as a business that, oh, the way, how do you close your customers? How do you sell to them? Okay. How do you close them? Another one is repeat purchase rate. Okay. Repeat purchase rate. How do your customers that buy from you, how do they come back? Okay. It gives you more information into, oh, do I call these people back? Is there any time that I just call in to check on them and say, oh, did we notice that whenever we call in to check on them, they always buy again? Or there is always something bringing them back. How is that percentage like? That is an example of key performance indicators. Okay, so that is one. All right, that is one example. Okay, and basically common mistakes that beginners make in the whole structure is that there is too much. Let me share this. Let me share this with you guys. Okay, let me share this with you guys. I'm not going to hoard any information here. I'm going to take you from examples to common mistakes down to takeaways, and we're going to wrap it up there. Okay, I shared with you guys the KPI selection framework. And like I said, the KPI selection framework, as a beginner, you want to ask 3 guiding questions. What is the goal? What is the business objective? What drives it? What are the critical activities and processes that drives this structure? Okay, how do we measure it? What are the metrics? What are the KPIs? All right. Now, let me just quickly share this. Okay, what are the common mistakes beginners make in the space? Okay, what are the common mistakes beginners make? Number one is that they are always tracking too many numbers. All right, they are always tracking too many numbers, which equals to no focus. There is no focus in the channel. That, see, this is how you do it. See, this is how you work with it. Okay, I shared an example earlier on of the online sales. Okay, if we're tracking plenty things, oh, our likes and comments, the product we are selling, this one that we are doing, it might overhard the view that, oh, we want to increase our online sales. We just remain redundant in that same phase. That means if you are selling to 5 customers, it just means that you are selling to 5 customers alone. Okay, so tracking too many numbers equals no focus for every business, for every structure out there. And for you as a data professional, it's not something that is not even your own KPI to work with a business, with a structure. Okay, so you are tracking too many numbers. Okay, there is no focus in the structure. All right, you are picking vanity metrics, followers, likes, instead of outcome driven ones. Like, these followers that I'm getting, am I implementing them to make something back into the business, or they are just there? Okay, what type of followers do I have? All right, are they just family and friends that won't buy into my business, or they are just there? Okay, what category of followers do I have? Not just counting. You need to understand. Okay, and this is what KPIs does for you. Okay, and the last thing is, you are not linking your KPIs back to the business goals. You are just tracking plenty indicators. You are tracking plenty data. Is not returning back to the main deal of the day. Okay, it's not returning back to the main deal of the business. All right, So that is one structure. Okay. So for example, now I gave an example of the online sales. Okay. I gave an example of the online sales. Can we give me examples of wrong KPIs to track? I already gave us what we are able to track: website traffic, our conversion rate, how we close people, okay, conversion rates, the website traffic, tells us the type of people that comes to our website, and so on and so forth like that. So who can give me one or two examples of wrong KPIs that we can track if we want to increase our online sales? I trust that once I've given you this information now, you too have become a data professional. So let's go. The chat box is open. If you want to speak to me, you can type in through the chat box. Okay. Guys, I'm still waiting. Okay, so since we can't think of any, all right, I'm just going to give us a couple of takeaways, okay? Because we can't come to a party and we don't have takeaways. Okay, so I'm just going to give us a couple of takeaways, right? As a beginner in the field, all right, what do you focus on? All right, as a beginner in the field, what do you focus on? All right, the first thing is you want to start with 1 to 3 KPIs per goal, per business goals. Okay, all right, so you want to start with 1 to 3 KPIs per goal. Oh, this KPI, what does it focus on? We're checking our website traffic. We're checking our website visitors to track our website traffic. Okay, we are looking at our data on how we convert people in, okay, to track how many customers we are bringing in, and so on and so forth like that. At least 1 to 3 KPIs per goal, per business goal. The major goal is that, oh, we want to increase our online sales. Okay, we want to increase our online sales. Second thing is that we always tie our metrics to the business question. All right. We always want to tie our metrics to the business question. Whatever KPI that we are tracking, it is always translating back to what the business is trying to ask us. All right. The business is trying to ask you, oh, how do I know that my inventory is getting low? Okay. How do you track it? Okay. So you also want to look at quality over quantity. It is better to track 3 right metrics than 30 wrong ones. Okay. It is better to track 3 right metrics than to track 30 wrong ones. You are just tracking this one, you are checking this one, you are checking that one. You don't have a clear direction, okay, into what you want to do. Okay, so that is what works for most data professionals when they want to start out with either building data structures for businesses, or they want to set up systems for businesses, and so on and so forth like that. Okay, one last thing is that I would love to encourage you, okay, as a data professional, your value is helping businesses focus on the metrics that matter the most. Okay, you don't want to always do this, do that. I can build a dashboard. You're now building several charts that do not translate to anything that is impacting the business. And when they ask you, you're just saying, oh, I thought this, I thought this. That's not what the business is asking of you at that moment. It's not asking of your creativity in terms of KPIs. Okay, it is asking of you to answer those questions that it is trying to ask you. Okay, so these are structures that you would always focus on. All right. And one thing I want to leave you here with tonight is that whenever you leave here or when you leave here tonight, okay, I want you to think of one goal that you can measure with a single clear KPI. Okay. Just think of one goal that you can measure with a single clear KPI. Let me help you with that goal. Okay. I'm going to help you with that goal. The goal is to become a data professional in the next 3 months. What are the KPIs that you are expected to track? Who can give me example? Who can give me example? What are your KPIs as a learner? All right. If you do not give me examples, guys, I'm not going to move away from this spot. I'm just going to be here. I want to become a data professional in the next few months, in the next 12 weeks. What are the KPIs I myself, as a person, I'm going to track for myself? What is the key performance indicators? What are the things that I will look at and say, oh, yes, I am becoming a data professional? Let's take 1 minute to think about that and give me our responses. Quality over quantity. Ah, man. Adetola, thank you very, very much. Thank you very, very much. You are looking at quality over quantity. You don't just want to take bands of courses, okay? You don't just want to take bands of courses and just say, oh, this is one thing I'll look at. This is one thing I'll look at. This is one thing I'll look at. At the end of the day, you are not able to pinpoint and say, oh, this is an overview I have for myself as a professional. This is one thing I'm able to do. Okay. Who else? Who else? Who else? Who else? I don't have only Adetola on this call. I don't have Adetola on this call. I don't have only Adetola on this call, except I'm just going to answer Adetola alone. Who else, guys? Maximize my time in order to achieve this goal. Okay. Okay. You want to look at 3 months and say, oh, within these 3 months, I want to become a data professional. Thank you very much for that. All right. Who else? Who else? Who else? Who else? I can't. We are 18 on this call, guys. We are 18 on this call. Who else? Who else? Who else? Frank, thank you very much for that. Aditola, thank you very much for that. Who else? Who else? Who else? Or didn't we get my question correctly? Didn't we get my question? The question I asked was that to become a data professional, okay, to become a data professional, what are the KPIs that you are going to track? I've given you one KPI that I'm going to use to track. In the next 3 months, I want to become a data professional. That's a goal. Okay. What are the KPIs that you need to track? Thank you very much, Frank. I'm going to start calling you all one by one now. So you tell me what you need to track. Okay. I'm going to start calling you guys one by one now. So you tell me, I want to hear your voices, and I also want to know what you are going to track. Okay. So I'm going to start first with Adaobi. Hi, Adobe. Can we unmute and speak? Guys, do we have the ability to unmute? Okay, let me just update the access. So we have the ability to unmute, okay?
Okay, good evening, everyone.
Yeah,
So,
hi, Adobe.
no, sorry, this is Aditola.
Oh, sorry, Aditola. Yeah, go ahead.
Yes, so as a data analyst, as a beginner, I think
Yeah.
one way you can measure your success and see if you are progressing or growing is that you are able to analyze data for brands and see if the metrics, I mean the data aligns with their goals and meets with the brand's objective. Like if you're getting results from all of your activities with a brand, so you are able to analyze the data and measure the success from your activity.
Thank you very much, Aditola. Thank you very much for that, Aditola. I really, really appreciate that. Goes a long way. Building your portfolio is one way to track, okay, your goal. Build your portfolio with different samples, okay, different samples of different brands. All right. Okay. Okay. Who else? Who else? Who else? Who else? Hi, Adobe. I'm still going back to Adobe. You can speak now? You should be able to speak now. You can always unmute and speak. I want you to tell me one goal you're able to track as a data professional that you want to be. One KPI. Sorry. Okay, seems Adobe is not with us. Adebayo. Hi, Adebayo. I have two Adebayos here. I have Adebayo Shomefon. So that's the person I'm referring to. Hi, Adebayo. Can you hear me? Okay, so seems Adebayo is done with us. Agatha. Hi, Agatha. Good evening.
Good evening. Good evening,
Hi,
everyone.
how are you doing? I hope you are good today.
Yeah, very good. So I
Okay,
think one KPI I should be able to track speed and accuracy. I should be able to, aside from quality, I should be able to keep track of my speed
mm,
and considering the accuracy. It should be a fundamental skill I would want.
thank you very much for that. Thank you very much for that, Agatha.
Yeah, okay. Thank you.
Okay, okay, that's another beautiful one from Agatha. Okay, who else? Who else? Who else? Who else? Ajala, Anjola. Hi, Ajala.
Good evening.
Oh, hi,
Good
Adobe.
evening. This is
Just
Adeobi.
a moment. Just a moment, Adobe. I want to hear from.
Good evening, sir. It's Angela
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
talking,
yeah.
sir.
Just a moment, Adobe. Okay, you're going to get called back now. So, Angela, please go ahead. Angela, please go ahead. Hi. Oh wow, you are muted, Angela. Hmm. Okay, Adobe, you can go ahead.
Good evening, everyone. I think some of the KPI,
Okay, so we have Musa.
yeah, I
Hi,
think
Musa.
some of the KPI one should be able to track in order to know his progression is one is efficiency when it comes to data cleaning. Then we'll talk
Yeah.
about accurate analysis. Then we'll also talk about
Okay.
tools proficiency. One should be able to master some of the softwares such as Excel, SQL, Python, R, and other data visualization softwares. We should also be talking about problem solving skills, their
Yeah.
effectiveness in the use of data, solve business problem, are key to answer questions to achieving uh, goals. We can also talk about communication effectiveness, then the number of
Mm.
project one was able to complete over time. Thank you.
Basically soft skills, right?
Mm,
And also the technical skills itself, not just the technical skills and also the soft skills too. One has been able to
mm.
garner over time. Okay, thank you very much, Musa, for that. Really appreciate. Okay, so
Good
let's
evening.
get right into it. Thank you very much. Okay, Adelby wants to sneak in one there. Hi,
Good
Adelby.
evening. I don't want it to be as if I ignored you, please. The day my network went off, and I
Oh,
sincerely
okay,
do not understand the question. But yes, but from the few I gathered, I think you are trying to ask me what I've been able to learn as a data analyst, or the things that I need to know as a data analyst, right?
No. What
Hello.
I was asking is that what's an example of a KPI? Hi, Adelby, can you hear me?
Yes, sir. Yes, please.
Okay, so what I was
Okay.
asking was that what's an example of KPI that you can track, okay, for yourself to become a data professional in the next 3 months? Did you get my question now? Okay, so I think Adobe is really facing a couple of network issues there, but it's totally fine. All right, well done, everyone. Okay, it's totally fine. I understand. All right, so well done, everyone, for giving your input so far. All right, and now the next thing we are going into, okay, is how how Nibiant Analytics can help you achieve these goals. Okay, how Nibiant Analytics can help you achieve these goals as a data professional that you want to be. Okay, so before I go ahead, please let me see your thumbs up if you are ready to see what I have for you. Okay. All right. Thank you very much. Okay, so let's get right into it. Okay, let's get right into it. So if you have any questions for me, you can send it into the chat box. Okay, you can send it into the chat box. Okay, you can send it into the chat box. All right. Just a moment, and you should be able to see my screen in a moment. Okay. Can we see my screen, guys? Can we see my screen? Please put a thumbs up if you can see my screen. Okay. All right. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. So how can Nibiant Analytics help you with your own personal KPI? All right, they have given you the timeline already, 3 months. Okay, that is what you need, max. Okay, to focus, and start earning, to focus and start getting tech jobs at the comfort of your home, to focus and help you transition easily for whatever work that you're trying to do. Okay, so Nibiant Analytics will help you focus on tech career paths that can help you transition fast and easily as an African. Okay, as an African, you would have access. Okay, yes, I'm coming to that. Masara. Okay, I'm coming to that, Masara. All right, so you'll be able to go through the data analytics, data science. We offer 3 flagship courses: data analytics, data science, and business analysis. Okay. And what are the fun facts about these things? Number one, they are easy to learn, they are easy to transition to, and also you have great salary projections. Okay. You have great salary projections for them. As you can see on my screen, these are the skills that you are going to learn under whatever track that you choose to learn, okay, with Nibiant Analytics, okay? So all of these within the next 12 weeks, all right? Within the next 12 weeks, okay? So you have data analytics, you have data science, you have business analysis, okay? Under data analytics, okay, you have Excel, SQL, Power BI, Tableau, Looker Studio, and ChatGPT. Okay, these are skills that would earn you over 62K to $100,000 annually. Okay, and this is gotten from a verified, research structure. Okay, verified. Okay, so which tech career path will you choose? So tell me in the chat box, which tech career path would you love to choose? Which tech career path will you love to choose today? Is it data analytics you want to do, or data science, or business analysis? Which one? Okay, data analytics. Okay, I can see data analytics already. Which other one? Okay, I can still see data analytics. Hey, nobody wants to study data science or business analysis. Need to see the career projections. Let me show you guys. Let me show you guys. Let me show you guys already. Just look below. Just look down here. Just look down here and tell me what you see. Look down here and tell me what you see. Look down here and tell me what you see. Me, I'm a business analyst too. I'm a business analyst. But I won't force you to join my career path. It's your choice. Okay, business analysis or data science. Okay. Okay. Let's go. Let's go. The data analyst in-house are already winning. We have 3 data analysts and 1 business analyst stroke data scientist. Omo. Who else? Who else? Who else? Who else? It's still the same data analytics. Hey, hey, Chimo. Okay, let's go. Let's go. Now, for learning under data analytics, okay, you'll be learning high in-demand tech skills, okay, which is data analytics, data science, or business analysis. Okay. Frank, you want to port to business analytics like Simply Saka, Abi, as it ported from Etisalat to MTN. Abi, don't worry, port to business analysis. You have plenty of people there. So the position is to make you become employable globally. All right. Position that we're standing on is to make you employable globally. All right. Is to make you employable globally. And these are the things that you'll be getting apart from the skills, apart from the main data analytics skills, main data science skills, main business analysis skills. What you are also going to be getting are things across CV assessments, LinkedIn profile optimization, portfolio building, okay, Upwork profile setup if you want to become a freelancer. All right. You would also get mentorship from us. Okay. You would also get lifetime interview prep. Whenever you get any call up for any interview, you would always come back to us and we would always attend to you. You have your job reference. If any interview is calling you up for, oh, bring your reference of your past place of work. Okay. And you also have on the job support. You're on the job. You have mentors that are guiding you through. Okay. That is the basis of learning on the job. Okay. You are not just learning on the job, you are learning with experts on the job. Okay. And how do you apply it? Okay. How do you apply it? You are going to be applying it with job matching. Okay. With AI, how you do not use one CV twice. Okay. You're also going to be getting recommendations for jobs, and you will also get exclusive access to jobs. Okay. You need to get access to exclusive jobs. And this is the Napian's 3-step framework to landing a high-paying tech job. Okay. You want to transition or you want to just move yourself. Okay, you're coming from a beginner level. All right, you want to help businesses track their KPI. You see how interesting it is. Okay, and it's not just skill. You need to also position yourself. Okay, so you're able to position yourself when you apply to jobs. Okay, these are the type of things that you need to put in structure and you need to put in place. Okay, Esther applied this same framework, and it took her just 3 months to land her first tech job with no experience. They were showing us a couple of videos at the front at the beginning of the session. Okay, Esther is one of those people. Okay, that was testifying to the wonders. Okay, so after learning, she learned to position herself. Okay, learned how to apply. Okay, and she got a job offer as a M&E analyst. Okay, working at Prower. All right. So moving ahead to, okay, we have Ugochi. Okay, Ugochi did very, cool things too. She was out of the corporate space for a while. All right. Can we hear me? Am I audible? So I'm audible. Please let me see your thought. Am I audible, guys? I hope I'm not cracking again. Okay, so let's just move ahead, okay? Ugochi was out of the corporate space for a while becoming a mom, all right? And she decided that she wanted to get back into the workforce, but she doesn't want to start all over again, okay? Then what she did was she joined Nibiant Analytics business analysis program, okay, in February. All right. And fast forward to 1 month, all right, June 2025, 1 month after our training program ended, she got a business analyst role at Marite Consulting. Okay, I showed you one on data analysis. This is another one on business analysis. Okay, we have Mary. Okay, she saw Nibiant on Instagram and it matched her needs. Okay, in terms of remote work. Okay, and Mary joined Nibian Data Analytics program in December 2024, and May 2025 she got an internship role at Soronko Foundation in Ghana. All right, now she got a paid 6 months contract role with a long-term contract to follow. Okay, and the testification was that she said her CV stood her out of 3,000 applicants. Okay, out of 3,000 applicants, our CV made us stand out. Okay, we also have Naomi, okay, which worked in a francophone country. All right, so a couple of things, tons and tons of stuff. Okay, guys that got upgrades in their offices, guys that got, you know, built in their offices, and so on and so on. This is Oluwaseun, who worked in a microfinance bank as a risk officer. He came to our physical event, joined, so he has gotten several business analyst gigs and so on and so forth, like that. We have Udrak, the one you listen to, who works now with Sparkle Nigeria. Okay, we have Lebura, we have Helene, and so on and so forth. And so most of our students have beautiful portfolios too. Okay, portfolios that make them stand out. All right, portfolio that made them stand out. And all of this was through getting lifetime access to all of these things. Okay, now our next cohort starts by 6th of September 2025. Okay, our next cohort starts by 6th of September 2025. Okay, please let me see your thumbs up if you are ready to join us. Okay, let me see your thumbs up if you are ready to take your journey to the next level with Nibiant Analytics. You want to hit that goal. You want to make Nibiant Analytics make you focus on the actual KPIs, on the actual tools that you need to learn. Okay, on the actual skills. Where are your thumbs up, guys? Where are your thumbs up? Where are your thumbs ups? How do you join our next class starting 6th of September 2025? Okay, our next cohort is starting by 6th of September 2025. Okay, how do you guys join? Who wants to join? Who wants to join? This is me calling you guys to goodness now. Who wants to join? If you know that you want to join, let me see your thumbs up before I share it with you on how to join our next class. Okay, before I share it with you on how to join our next cohort starting 6th of September 2025. Okay, let's go ahead. Thank you very much. All right, so you are going to have 4 months journey. Okay, you're going to have a 4 months journey, which is 3 months of learning plus 1 month of internship. Everything 100% online. You don't need to stress yourself. Okay, you don't need to stress yourself to start thinking of, oh, do I need to go down to another state or something like that. No, everything will be done virtually for you. Okay, you're going to have 3 months of learning, then 1 month practical innovation with internship. Okay, and the classes are on Saturdays. Okay, live classes with instructors like me. All right, 11 a.m. to 2 p.m., 3 hours instructor-led sessions where you encounter case studies, where you work with case studies. Okay, on Sundays you have your DID videos, which are your self-paced videos that you watch on your LMS. Okay, we have the learning management student with beautiful quiz with beautiful questions, beautiful case studies that you can always practice with. Okay, you're going to start searching for case studies up and down before, by the time you finish our program, you would have had at least 8 solid case studies, okay, in your portfolio. 8 good case studies, because week in, week out, you're going to be taking at least 2 case studies, one from your DID structures, one from your LMS, and one from your live classes. Okay. On Tuesday evenings, you'll have your technical support session between 9 to 10 p.m. And on Thursday evenings, you have your mentorship session where we bring in professionals from different fields on the data analytics, data science, business analysis, and they share their tips and tricks to how they have been able to overcome, the whole tech structure, being able to grow beyond the whole scope, okay, and so on and so forth, like that. Okay, we have all the course brochures, okay, and basically we have an extra offer for the first 10 people to secure their discount tonight. Okay, we have an offer for the first 10 people that would secure their discount tonight. Okay, I will be hosting a session tomorrow by 8 p.m. Okay, exclusively, okay, in our portfolio website development session. I will be guiding you through how you can build your portfolio from scratch, okay, from 8 p.m. And this is just only for the first 10 people to secure the discount we're going to have tonight. Okay, it's not too hard, all right, it's too cool, okay, and it's going to be very seamless, all right. And going into the details, we have our programs, data science, data analytics, and also business analysis. The price for the program ideally is 350,000 naira. Okay, it's 350,000 naira. Okay, but we are not going to offer it to you guys at this price. Okay, you're joining the virtual data session tonight with me. We're not going to be offering it to you at all tonight for 350,000 naira. Okay, we are going to be offering you a discounted price of 250,000 naira. Okay, and we also have the 3 installment plan. If you know that you can't pay in full, you also have the 3 installment plan. Now, how does the 3 installment plan work? Okay, 85,000 naira tonight, you have locked in your discount, okay, and said, oh, I want to start with the September cohort, okay, and then 1 month into the training, you are also paying another 85,000 naira, okay, then 2 months into the training, okay, you are going to pay 80,000 naira, and that makes 250,000 naira for you. Okay, this is exclusively those of us that are on this call tonight. Okay, this is exclusively for those of us that are on the call tonight. Okay, you can send a direct transfer down to the bank accounts that is showing on your screen. All right, and one thing else is that if you know that you don't want to, start your program now, okay, so you want to wait till September before you start your program, actually, okay, you don't just want to keep your money waiting, okay, you can lock your discount, because after tonight, okay, this 85,000 naira does not wait again. Okay, you can secure your discount with 30,000 naira tonight. Okay, you can secure your discount with 30,000 naira tonight. Right. So once you've done this, you have the ability to message me. I'm going to drop my number in the chat box. Okay, and I'm going to walk you through the onboarding process successfully. Okay, so just tell me whatever structure you want to work with. Is it the pay in full, or the 3 installment plan, or the 30,000 naira discount? Then once I finish dropping my contacts in the chat box. I'm going to reach out to you guys one by one to know what's up and how it is going. Okay. So I'm going to drop my number to my WhatsApp now. You can always reach out to me once you've made your transfer or your transaction, or you want to discuss, you want to gain clarity on some things. Okay, you can always reach me through that number. Okay, you can always reach me through that number. All right, so I'm going to okay, so I'm able to turn on the mics now. All right. I'm going to pick it up from Agatha. Hi, Agatha. How are you doing tonight?
I'm fine, sir. How are you doing?
Yeah, I hope you're good, by the way.
Yeah, very fine.
That's good. So, I want to know if how is structured life for you
Sorry, you're breaking. I can't hear you clearly.
now?
Hello?
Now, be clear. Let me see. July, see Angela. Hi, Angela. You can only keep in mind that your below wow. Shakat, can you hear me? Oh, okay. Sorry for that, Agatha. Okay, I'm just going to go straight down to Frank. Hi, Frank. Oh, wow.
Hello, sir. The service here is bad. That's why I'm unable to.
Okay. Can you guys hear me now? Am I audible now?
Yes, sir.
Okay,
Yes, sir.
beautiful. Angela, I can see that you have unmuted. Do you want to say something?
No, sir. No, sir. No, sir.
Okay. All right. Okay, that is cool. Hi, Frank. Can you hear me? Good evening, Frank. Okay, beautiful. So, Frank, how is it going? How do you have any questions that you would love to ask? Any question hindering you from joining the program by September? You can unmute if you want to ask any questions. Okay, so I think Frank is typing. Oh, beautiful, beautiful, Frank. Beautiful. That's super nice. That is super nice. Okay, so we have J Brosa. Hi, Brosa. I'm so sorry if I do not get the name correctly or the pronunciation. Hi, Jay. I'm just going to stick with Jay. Good evening.
Good evening.
Hi, I hope you are good.
I'm well. I'm very well
Yeah, that's
over
good.
here.
Nice. So, do you have any question or inquiry on the programs? First off, which of the programs are you interested in?
Um, well, they seem familiar based on the breakdown of what they are doing
Okay,
individually. Just maybe a little addition here and there. They actually separate each of the courses you put up there. Well, I've started already with this new one that is currently ongoing. This
oh wow, that's super nice.
1 month or so. We are already on week 2, and
Okay,
we are making progress gradually. And I
that's
think
super nice.
I'm enjoying it. So hopefully, maybe when we build up on the finances, we can now join this other one.
Yeah, yeah, that's super nice. Okay, that's super nice. That's super
Yeah,
cool.
thanks.
Thank you very much for that. Plus, what is your, can you pronounce your name for me?
It's Brosa, Bros and Sa. If you join it together, Brosa.
Okay. Oh, wow, really? Okay, no
Yeah,
problem. No problem.
thank you. Yeah.
Okay, thank you very much for that, Jay. Titi Layo. I'm just going to speak with Titi Layo for the night, and we are going to wrap it up there. Hi, Titi Layo. Oh, wow.
Hi,
Hi, how are you
good
doing today?
evening. I'm very good.
Good.
How are you?
Yeah, I'm doing quite all right.
Uh,
As you can see, I'm doing quite all right. Hence why I'm here with you. So, do you have any
okay.
inquiries for me? Any
I
questions?
I'm so afraid I don't know which of the three that I can fit into. My background, I did economics, I did MBA. I don't know
Mm-hmm,
which of the three.
mm-hmm.
Um, Data analytics, data sciences, business
Okay,
analysis sounds like what
you
could be
can do.
okay for me.
Okay. So let me just give you a tiny bit about me. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm also an economics person too. Okay. So let me just
Okay.
leave it at that. Don't let me put the other stuffs behind it. So I'm also an economics person, okay, and I am a
Okay.
business analyst. Apart from that, okay, I have a background in business strategy, okay,
Mm.
and
Okay.
it's been all through with business structures and the likes like that. Okay. So just take it from me like a clarity session. Okay. So it's just business analysis. Okay. And under the business analysis track, you're going to be learning things around how to set up structures, how to identify processes within businesses that needs to be fixed, okay, and so on and so
Okay.
forth like that. So can you tell me what you do in the real time in real time?
Right now, I'm not doing anything.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. That's super fine. Okay, that's super fine. So so Titilayo, while I'm answering Frank, uh is there anything that is hindering you from getting into the program, or is that the only thing?
Yeah. The You said the course is going to be for 4 months.
For 3 months actually, then you have the option to go for internship with Navient Analytics for 1 month. Okay, so this is most likely a structure where you get to meet with different team members and you get to work on a real-time project. You get
So
the perfect mood
out of
setting.
the three, one is going to pick one, right?
Yes, yes. And if most likely you finish one of the program and you want to join another program, okay, there is a discount for that too. But the way we train is we train you on one first, then if you pick interest in another one, we can then discuss about that with you.
Please, can you run me through the breakdown on the fees?
Okay, beautiful. So ideally, actually, all right, the actual price, okay, for the courses, any of the course is 350,000 naira. Okay,
Okay.
but the discounted price for tonight's session, okay, just because you are joining the VTS tonight, is 250,000 naira. Okay, now if you can't do 250,000 naira, we have a 3 installment plan for you. If you can't do 250,000 naira in full tonight, we have a 3 installment plan for you. Okay. Now the first one is 85,000 naira, okay, which you can use to start with the next cohort starting 6th of September. Okay, you're going to pay that in tonight before 6th of September. All right. Then 1 month into the program, you're going to pay another 85,000 naira. Then 2 months into the program, you're going to pay 80,000 naira. The remaining 80,000 naira. So that means 250,000 naira. Are you still with me, Titi Live?
Yes, I'm listening.
Beautiful. So you see that I have a 30K, okay, up there. Yeah. So the 30K is just, to complement for, if you are not able to see the 85,000 naira, okay, you can lock down that 250,000 naira with a 30K uh slot. So before your September cohort starts, you have sourced out the remaining 55,000 naira to kickstart your program. Okay. So that would be in my records tonight that, I have a student that paid in 30,000 naira and should be willing to move ahead with the September cohort.
Okay.
So
All
how
right.
does that sound, Titilayo?
Then I'll have to sit down and deliberate on that and decide on what to do.
Okay, no problem, Titilayo. No problem, Titilayo. My number is in the chat box, okay? You can send a
Okay.
hi to me tonight and we can
Okay.
pick up a discussion from there.
All
If you
right.
need any more clarity and so on and so forth. So I'm going to wait for your message.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Yeah, you're welcome, Titilayo.
God bless you. Good night.
Yes, and you too. Okay, thank you very, very much, everybody, for joining tonight's session. It was a privilege to drive the session with you all. And yes, I'll be rounding off by saying that the your goal needs to be chased. Okay, if you want to get to somewhere, okay, like I said, when you leave here like this, think of one goal you can measure with a single clear KPI. Okay, I want to get the skills to earn. Okay, the goal is that, oh, I want to start earning in tech. The goal is I want to transition successfully in tech. Okay, what is that one clear KPI that you can track? Okay, and that clear KPI is your skill. Okay, it is your skill level. All right, so thank you very much, everyone, and have a superb night ahead. All right, thank you very much, guys, and
Thank
we
you.
are going to see very, very soon. Cheers, guys.
Thank,
Bye.
thank you. God bless you. Bye.
Yeah.